see if I can change the button layout a bit, because B is confirm and A is cancel, which is all kinds of ass backwards. Also need to fix this. Just installed the PC version of this, so that's why we're getting keyboard stuff. Oh. There we go. There we go. Turn this down a little bit for now. I'm not sure what it's going to be like in-game. Want to get some good audio balance here. Well, I haven't heard the Final Fantasy IV DS opening. It's probably amazing, though. Alright. Here we go. Fancy pair. The lady is marrying a child.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
That's a veil and a half.
An attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
I thought I had subtitles turned on. I'm gonna have to double check that. Restarting the game and reset it somehow.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
that I be considered worthy.
Played Remnant Wings and Tactics Advance 2 before seeing this. What about Tactics Advance 1? I think both Tactics Advances came out after this game, but Final Fantasy Tactics, the original, came out before this game. Like 2 console generations before this game was out. It was PS1 and this game was PS3.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
Overrided for a moment at least.
Happy Beer Day. I'll throw up the animation after the cutscene.
Right.
Cookies.
Cookies.
Happy birthday.
It's fallen! Then it's over!
Thank you.
For my father!
Lord Rassler!
Chocobo Knights. Yes, Larson, it is Kai's birthday. Make sure to give her your fluffiest birth.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace.
And they just got married,
Far
too. Where's a real son of a bitch? And he only had 1 week left till retirement. Well, nobility retires young, I guess.
The death of Lord Rassler Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, 2 great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rassler's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Rabanastre, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanastre when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Sounds like you got a lot of XP there.
You there? Can you hear me?
Yep.
It's as I
that's
feared. They're slowing us down.
5.5 million a year.
Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossel, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Got him.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Alright, we're 15 minutes in and now we get to play.
Yay!
But I don't know if I can access my menus right now. Whee! So the interesting thing about this part of the game is that basically we are playing somebody who is not going to be our protagonist for the game. We're only playing this guy during the tutorial. Remember how he mentioned he had his brother?
Mm.
That's who we're going to be playing for the rest of the game. Is the brother. I don't think I don't have access to my settings menus yet. Wanted to double check my subtitles.
Okay, I had a bounce, but
Yep.
I wanted
Thanks for
to.
dropping by for the beering.
Yep.
Oh, here you go. Happy beer day.
Yay! GIF.
Giftastic. Okay.
Take it easy. Have a good game.
Take her sleazy.
I'll give it a shot. I don't know of any local hers that want to be sleazed, but you know, I'll try. Other than me, of course. But anywho, bye.
Enjoy. They're fishing for me. That's a cool sword design. I like it. Config. And subtitles did get turned off. I don't understand why. Okay. There we go.
Captain?
I have to say the PC version is looking pretty nice. Not really a big shock, but still nice to see. Well, I'll check one other thing actually. Okay, graphics settings. Okay, there's no motion blur settings that we need to worry about. Good. And frame rate limit is where it should be. Excellent. I need to heal. Stab that machine. Yeah, this particular soundtrack is pretty epic. Dramatic battle. I believe they frequently use it for boss fights. This one. Hello. Firing my lasers.
Antlion, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
Well fought. I can make you nostalgic-gasm like this, Larson, and I will. It's gonna be laundry time after this stream. Blame Squeenix.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azulis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
potion. Ah, save crystal. That's how you know you're playing Final Fantasy.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Don't have anything in here. Ah, I can cast a third cure spell. That's nice. Don't have to rely on potions.
Yeah.
Well, too late.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
F in chat.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Rabanastre, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life.
Double F.
Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Rabanastre, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Here's our protagonist.
Yeah.
And of course, what RPG will be complete without fighting rats in the sewer at the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Yeah, sometimes it's goblins
That's
in the
enough
forest.
for today.
But goblins
You
are
should get
really
back to
just the
Miguel's
giant
place,
rats
Kites.
of the forest.
Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
I don't want to be stretched out in the sun and have poop smeared on me. Gross. Starfruit. That stuff is tasty.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl.
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way! Oh!
Howdy doodly!
Hey, Toast.
Hey, how's it going?
Going all right. What's up with you?
Woo! Nothing much. Woke up, ate, now I'm here.
Story of my life.
What?
Yeah. I had to get some organizing done on one of my games. Got on that. Got all that done.
What do you mean?
Someone
Hold
stole
on a
all
second.
my logs.
You've been stealing again.
Cutscene.
What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days,
elaborate duds for street
I'll fly an airship of my own.
Both of them.
I'll be a sky pirate.
They are.
Free to go where I will.
I feel like Pinello looks extra
Well,
weird,
be careful.
though.
You'll
Look, she's
never
got little
fly
wings in
anything
her
if you're
back.
rotting in a dungeon.
The hell?
Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing.
Who
He wanted
dis?
you to drop by his place.
It's
It
just
might be a
me,
good idea
the
to lend a
devil
hand.
juice.
Also, that weird combination of, like, armored boots and booty shorts.
Booty shorts.
How's it doing, Luca?
Oh, I feel better now.
Good.
Woo!
Yeah.
By the way, could-
I mean, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you, we have a stream up in Discord?
Do we not?
You don't?
No.
Oh, hold on. I thought I did.
Yeah, anyways, what were you gonna say, Luca?
Oh, I was gonna say my sinuses are still kicking my ass. Like every time I wake up in the morning and blow my nose, it's like I blow out like a fucking empty egg sack. But other than that, I'm doing better.
That's good. I mean, the MTA sack sucks, but feeling better is good.
That was really weird. The game wasn't even listed in the screen, so I'm just sharing the entire screen. Is that working for you guys?
Yeah.
Are you getting sound?
No sound. Wait, hold on.
You sure? No music?
No sound, no music.
Weird.
You've been DMCA'd.
By Discord.
Within Discord, yeah. That'd be strange.
Why does your character look like... I don't know if you've played this game, but Scoot 3, you look like one of the main protagonists from Scoot. Actually, it looks like Titus from Final Fantasy X.
A little bit like a younger Titus, yeah.
Except less dumb.
You...
Less dumb.
It's way too early to be making a judgment like that right now.
You would have to try to be more dumb than fucking Titus. I'm sorry, I did not like him in Final Fantasy X.
Titus is real dumb. Oh, hold on.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too? I can't leave my shop at night.
This is what happens when you rely on children for your labor.
What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get the sound working in Discord there, so you guys might need to use the stream for sound. Although then you're gonna get me doubled, so that'll be weird.
Double the trouble.
Double the dar.
Double the dodge!
It'd probably be because Discord's not detecting the game as a window. So I can't have it lock onto a specific window. So let's see, I think it's farther up here. He wanted me to check on kites in general, but he's supposed to be at the place. Yeah, here we go. At least people
There
laugh
you
better
are,
than
Kites.
Titus in this game.
Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look!
That's
This
setting
is
a
it.
real low bar,
This
my
is
guys.
why Miguelo's courier
Yep.
didn't get here on time.
That's the joke.
Creature spotted in the Esther sand.
Krendar
What is
Stream,
that
where we
thing?
roast Titus from Final Fantasy
Ah,
X.
Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days at Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't
I have
envy
not
him the
played
work,
Final
though.
Fantasy
Not a bit.
10.
Quite
Hold
the
on.
affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Esther sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Yay, quest. The Rogue Tomato.
Yeah, I DM'd you the character that I think you're... Oh,
It's okay, this isn't really a cutscene, this is just some guy explaining how quests work. Go ahead.
no. I was gonna say, I DM'd you the image of the main character, or one of the main characters from Suikoden 3 that your main dude reminds me of.
Let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, I see the resemblance. Yeah.
Damn, it's only 5:40. Well, 6:40 for you. Yeah, I'm still getting used to Central Time. So, I wish Kai were here because I want to thank her for giving me for reminding me that like I can play Command and Conquer Red 2 in compatibility mode.
Did it work?
It kind of worked, but then I looked online. I'm like, okay, how do you play this on Windows 10? And then there's a program you download, and it allows you to play the game on Windows 10. And it worked like a charm. I'm getting superb frame rate, no delays, no lag, no glitches, nothing. I'm like, all right, good enough for me.
Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully, if my internet here works, I might start trying to stream this coming weekend.
Oh, cool. So here's the weird meta progression that this game has. So you got your level ups, of course, like you would normally have in a game, but this, you know how all the Final Fantasy games will have like the weird like sphere grid from 10 and stuff like that?
Yeah.
This game's version of the sphere grid called the license board. So in order to use equipment in this game, you have to not only find the equipment, but also buy a license to be allowed to use it.
Bless you, Luca.
Thank you.
Yes. Gesundheit. And you get license points after every enemy you kill.
So if you kill 5 enemies, you get 5 license points.
No. It's not necessarily 1-to-1. It's just that that's when you get them like when you get XP is what I'm saying. You get experience points and you get license points.
Alright.
So, for example, I need to buy this. Okay, I'm just in view mode, so I can't actually do it right now.
Can you beat all the classes?
Each character can be 2 classes, each.
Aww.
And you have a party of 3 people. Well, you'll recruit 6 people, but you can have 3 people in an active combat party at a time.
That's making me think of Dragon Age Origins, because you can have, like, you have your warrior, your rogue, and your mage, but then there are subclasses, like, what kind of mage are they? Are they a white mage, a black mage, a pyromancer?
Yeah, Final Fantasy's done that for a long time, yeah.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Tactics was a big thing with that, too. That's a great game, by the way. I don't know if you've played it, Krendar, but it's a fantastic game.
The Dragon Age one?
No, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, fuck yeah. One of my favorite ones, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games ever.
Like, it's like somebody put Hamlet, combined it with the War of the Roses, and made it into a video game.
Well, fun fact for you, Luca.
Uh-huh.
This game happens in Ivalice, which is the Final Fantasy Tactics setting.
Really?
Yep. I think it's a different part of the world, but it's the same world.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I think well, honestly, it's a tough call between Tactics, Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy IX in terms of my favorite of the bunch. And then 6 is really good, too.
6 and 4, and hell, just for nostalgia, 1. But I also really enjoy this one.
Yeah, 5 and back. The first one I played was 7, and then 9. 9 was the one that really gravitated me to the series. And then, of course, Tactics. I love the shit out of that, because I like those tactical RPG games.
Of course, I'm an old-ass man. I've been playing these games since the first one.
True.
I still remember getting Final Fantasy 1 and being so excited to try it out because it looked neat.
10 was a huge turnout for me in the Final Fantasy series, and then 13 was like, okay, I'm done with this shit.
10 I liked, but 13 was my big disappointment.
13 made 10 seem
great,
tolerable. I could tolerate it.
Yeah. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You
Oh,
see,
gee, that's
it
too
just
bad.
so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
Someone's a shill.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
They did a pretty good job with the helmet echo effect. Or at least muffle, whatever you call that.
Yeah, you just call it a muffled voice, where it sounds like the person talking actually has a helmet that they're wearing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I was thinking, like, I think Final Fantasy Tactics would be a great series to adapt. It's like a animated TV show, and that also got me thinking. I doubt you play League of Legends, but have you watched Arcane?
I have, unfortunately.
Okay. So I knew next to nothing about League of Legends aside from Jinx, because apparently she's one of the more popular characters.
I mean, I guessed that much looking at you on Discord recently.
Yeah, yeah. I watched Arcane, and I'm like.
Jinx looks pretty cool in Arcane. Like, I've only seen ads, the trailers and stuff, but
you need to watch it.
There seems to be a lot of personality in Jinx. I like the way they animated her.
Yeah, you don't even have to be familiar with League of Legends. Like I said, I didn't know anything about League of Legends.
I want to see it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Check it out. Final Fantasy Classic right here.
The cactus dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs the fireball dudes.
Not the classic ones, but he's like a little little baby one or something, cacti.
Cacti. Yeah, when I think Final Fantasy, the three creatures I think of are the fireballs, the chocobos, and the little cacti dudes.
Yep. So those are like the three biggest iconic enemies. See, 11 XP, okay, that guy gave 1 license point, but other guys give a bit more. Sometimes. Rogue tomato! Kill the tomato.
I've murdered 5 chefs before you! Brilliant!
Yeah.
Okay, you actually got weapons and skills. Oh, I messed up.
And Larson, I'm trying very hard to forget Tonberries. Those guys are those fuckers are the things nightmares are made of.
What we just witnessed were moviegoers versus Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
Tonberries, we're talking about those short people that have the knives and the lantern.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Those guys are terrifying.
Oh, did you see the G4 meltdown? Or at least hear about it?
I don't think so. Man, I stabbed that tomato to death.
Rogue tomato vanquished. It's like Dark Souls. Fucking or no, Bloodborne prey slaughtered.
Galbana lilies?
Yep.
No, so I'll keep this as apolitical as possible, but on G4 they had a host just basically go on a tangent about how she feels underappreciated, and she just went on a tangent, and it just was not good. So Comcast bought the rights to G4, and they're not happy with how it turned out because the channels of G4 are losing subs, and viewership is going down on the channel. And so
well, that tirade is certainly not going to help that at all, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. And it was like they just got back like a couple months ago, and this is what blows them up, and it's just like, what were you thinking?
Seriously.
Yeah. We left you alone.
I like how he's commenting on, hey, you don't see these flowers growing very often. I guess I'd better kill it.
It's clearly an alien flower. I must kill it.
They're on to us. Quickly evacuate.
Yep.
It's like you see this giant mothership hovering over the city, just light speed on out of there.
I'm in the right way. I'm not. Ugh. Yeah. What a unique and precious find, Stab.
Yeah.
So Tonberries are a simple design with it that are absolutely terrifying anyways. Once you understand what they do, oh my god. What's up, Toast?
Question for Luca. So the original people left to go somewhere else and left someone else in charge while they were away?
For what, G4?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Morgan Webb. Alright, so the host compared herself to Olivia Munn and Morgan Webb, which both Webb and Olivia, fun, entertaining people, and they are very attractive women, and they knew it. G4 knew it when they used them in the segments that they did. And Cesar was a part of it, and he goes on his stupid tirades, which, I'm sorry, that dude's gone senile or something. Like, he's completely lost touch with reality. But the only one of the original group that's there is Adam Sessler.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they made it about social politics and all this other crap. It's like people don't tune in to hear about that. They tune in to hear about gaming, this gaming stuff. That's why people like X-Play and Attack of the Show in the first place.
Now what?
Yeah, it's
Open the gate.
Just look up G4 rant on like YouTube. You can find a metric assload of videos about it.
How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
I would pass as well because I've watched a couple of people's takes on it, but I have to skip over the actual rant because I'm like, yeah, I've heard it. It's cringeworthy. It's stupid.
Price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
Just more of the same shit that I've heard before. Some out-of-touch idiot that doesn't know what they're talking about. And the thing is that she wasn't criticized.
Hold on.
Right then, move them in.
Oh.
I know you can't hear it, but you can see the subtitles.
That does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through, the closest gate is ordered. My meal's choked with this sand.
The shopkeeper is
Don't
smooth.
give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
John DiMaggio? I don't know. Ask IMDb.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Fawn, wait! What is it? Fawn!
Oh wow, I need to wipe down my TV screen. There's a lot of fuzzies on it.
Gross.
Man, this is a long cutscene.
Not compared to the opening of the game, it's not.
I'm thinking more of like Metal Gear and how long those cutscenes are.
Well, this game was 15 minutes before I got to touch any controls.
Guys floating in bowls?
Kinda.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Rabanastre loved his people. Strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Rabanastre and Lady Ashe be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
He's a well-spoken conqueror.
Oh, you lost like 5 million gil!
Well, what I like is that in Tactics, like since you said it's the same setting as Tactics, they do the old English speak type thing.
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn.
Lizard Boy sounded like he had a bit of case
You
of
haven't heard a single word
smoking
I've
too many
said, have you?
cigarettes.
I think he sounds like he's got a cold.
I can't hear a
Place has
sound
changed
at all.
So much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire's swallowing it whole.
You'd have to get your sound through the stream.
I know, but frankly, my mic will pick it up if I'm quiet for too long.
Hey, Penel, that fake tonight.
So I don't want you getting DMC'd for DMCA
It's
for your own
We
voice.
don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah,
So,
we heard
how are we
like
getting
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all
I think I'm wondering
dinner?
where your armpit hair went.
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing
Called
you buy is an
manscaping,
airship.
thank you.
All hail Vaughn, sky
We
part
just
of
slapped a lot of
Dalmasca.
wax on.
It's got a nice ring to it.
And paper.
Vaughn is a little bit metro. Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
An airship.
Also, Larson, that is pretty
know.
funny. Apparently, Miguelo is John
But not through
DiMaggio,
Miguelo.
a.k.a.
Time to
Bender.
pay old Dallin a visit.
Our lizard shopkeeper with a head cold is also a psychotic robot. And that guy's got a lot of metal rings in his face.
I was gonna say, I'm like, why does that dude look like he's like a Jamaican lizard man? I'm sorry, that was racist.
He is, I
my bad.
guess. I didn't really see the Jamaican part, but
Well, he had those things hanging off the side of his head, and I was thinking like dreadlocks. I was stereotyping.
I think that was his ears.
They have ears. They have ears. Oh, I could never have guessed.
Isn't that
That's
weird?
silly of me.
How
I know,
do
lizards
you
having
hear?
ears?
Ear flaps. 4 of them.
For throughout
You're not
that cutscene, whenever I looked at those helmets, the guards' helmets, they seem a lot like stormtrooper helmets to me, or clone trooper helmets.
A little bit. Funny thing is, there are some people who claim that this game is basically Star Wars. So.
Execute Order 66.
Oh shit.
Executing Order 69, sir.
Very nice.
Giggity.
Wait, executing order 69, sir. Who would you like for tonight?
Yeah. Larson, you know who else has big ears in this game? Alright, I can't afford.
I executed Order 69 on Ray's mother's mother.
Hot.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can find him again.
Sorry, I felt like roasting the sequel series of Star Wars.
Alright.
Why the fuck would you ride a horse on the side of a battle cruiser? Was that a battle cruiser?
It was a Star Destroyer. Ugh. I guess.
why wouldn't you? You're trying to tell me if you had the chance to do that, you wouldn't do it?
No, because I could just tilt the ship and we'd all fall off.
Yeah, and they didn't do that.
Like, whoever thought of that was just
awesome.
Well, Disney had no fucking idea what they were doing with the sequel trilogy. I mean, Abrams had an idea. Like, he had a whole story planned out, but then they brought in Rian Johnson and he fucked everything up.
There were a few issues, but overall, I still enjoyed them.
I mean, I liked Rogue One. I thought that was a good one, and I thought Force Awakens was good. But The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, I thought were absolutely the worst Star Wars films I've ever seen. Minus the Christmas special.
That would be 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, Attack of the Clones was terrible too. Episode 1, it has. I can forgive some of its flaws, but objectively speaking, I do agree that it's a bad film.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace walls. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I like this guy.
I like his beard.
Crafty old man with a crazy beard.
Can we cook the rabbit?
No.
What would you want with a rabbit? Sorry, I was thinking of Looney Tunes.
Yep, I got the reference of that one.
Nice.
And yes, he has nice rugs as well. It's true.
Yeah,
nice decor for an Undercity.
Oh shit, it's Fallout now.
Make sure you got your Geiger counters and rat away. We're going outside.
16 times the detail. 16 times the detail, guys.
I don't remember that reference.
The map is 4 times larger than what it...
No, So I forget the dude's name. He's kind of like the head of, I guess, development of Blizzard
Todd
or
Howard?
whatever. Todd Howard, yeah, thank you.
problem.
When he went on a panel to basically talk about it, he was like, "This is the biggest project we've ever done. It's got 16 times."
Which one
the
is
detail."
this one?
Sorry,
which?
Hold on, say again.
Which game?
Fallout 76.
76. Okay. Also, I like the Moogle design in this game.
Yeah, she got cute little wings and a little poofy ball thing.
Yeah, they're a bit
floating
different
around.
from the other ones. I mean, they all have the poofy ball and the big ears and the wings.
Yeah.
This one looks almost more like a real animal, almost.
Let's say they reminded me of like if cats and like chipmunks mated and created a new species. Speaking of cute.
Teeny little fluff balls, eh?
The Giza Plains. Oh shit, we're in Egypt now.
Oh shit. A fun little fact about chipmunks, they cannot swim.
It's a good thing they're in a desert then.
Do not ask how I know.
Noted.
Fallout
once, it's
Cairo.
not
Actually,
my fault.
Fallout Cairo actually sounds like a good idea.
That would be a fantastic idea. I would play the shit out of that.
Fallout what?
Fallout Cairo.
I've always
Like
wanted a
Fallout
Fallout
City,
game that was outside of America. Speaking of which, something I've been wondering recently is the Terminator movies, right?
Yeah.
Do they ever specify what happened with the rest of the world? Because it seemed like Skynet came to self-awareness in America and fought against the resistance in America, which is where they ended up defeating it, I guess, or not.
I mean,
but
it was.
Did it conquer the rest of the world and then come back and continue fighting America, or like what the fuck's going on there?
I think it's assumed that it did, but this is also a film series that was made in the 80s where, like, you know, America was trying to glorify itself in film and whatnot.
Yeah.
And of course, I might just be stretching, and it's just they didn't think about, like, well, what happened to the rest of the world, or what?
Yeah,
happened,
America
because
is the world. Yeah.
something like that. Although that would fit more with the 60s than the 80s, but I guess that's just maybe something they didn't take into consideration with, like, what happened to the rest of the world. But Hollywood was different back then than it is now.
Yeah, Larson, I mean, obviously, if they're going to do, like, Fallout Cairo or something like that, they're not going to have Death Claws and the Enclave and stuff. They're going to have different stuff. Like, the mutated wildlife will be different. The political groups will be different. There might be Brotherhood of Steel, there might not, I don't know.
I
how widespread
wouldn't think
they are.
because Brotherhood is still the remnants of America's military, so I don't think they'd be in Cairo.
Yeah. If anything, you'll find a sub or a downed vertebrate or some sort of ship out in the fucking...
Or, like, I don't even know if they're capable of international travel properly anymore. Like, so it might be just everything's completely different, which I'd be down for.
Was the Enclave capable until their oil rig exploded? And
I don't know. I don't know why they'd want to do it anyway.
No, well, they were definitely capable of traveling far away, because if New Vegas is considered canon, you actually find an old battalion of Enclave soldiers who you can actually enlist to help you in the fight against either Caesar's Legion or the NCR.
So yeah, it would be interesting to see, like, everything's a totally different thing, but there's still a rating. Although I don't even know how bad the rest of the world is off entirely. Bad enough to not being able to send supplies and help around, but I think America and China got the worst of it.
Well, yeah, America and China basically destroyed the hell out of each other, and we don't know what happened to Africa, Europe, Australia, or the rest of Asia.
One presumes something, because otherwise they'd be sending over supply, like it's aid and stuff. They're not.
I actually
They'll
would
always
not
be having their own problems.
I actually would not mind a Fallout that was set between both America and China. That way you could get both perspectives of that war that unfolded, and maybe
true. Although we've had plenty of the American perspective already, so they could just do a game that's entirely in China.
Yeah, they could, but my thing is you don't. Well, I don't know. Like the thing I'm trying to get at is like creating the nuances between both and figure out that gray area that they both stand in.
Penelo, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Do you like my booby armor?
I don't know. She looks a little underage. I'm just saying.
Well, I think the two of them are the same age. She's definitely underage for us.
I'm getting a call from my FBI agent.
FBI, open up!
Yeah.
Hangs up.
So you know what? That's grabbing her and
actually
that save again.
That is something that actually has bothered me about the Fallout series, at least with Fallout 3, 4, and New Vegas, that they make America seem like they were the victims of the nuclear war, and then China were the aggravators.
Wasn't everybody?
Yeah, I am all about Fallout Cairo, though. That would be amazing.
I don't know where exactly Cairo is.
As long as it's not an expansion for Fallout 76, that is.
Cairo's the capital of Egypt.
I believe they got hit first out of everything. So that would be kind of interesting to see how the first country that got nuked ended up.
Well, the first two, well, I think what it is it was just China and America nuking each other, and then the rest of the world just kind of fell to shit due to the aftermath.
I heard
China,
that it was...
I mean, China might have also nuked Europe, because Europe would have been our allies, and then, of course, we probably would have nuked North Korea and possibly Russia and Iran, but I don't know how... Because Iran and China, I don't think, get along. Or at least they just tolerate each other because they have a mutual interest to be opposed to us, to a degree.
I mean, when oil supplies are running low, you kind of just do everything.
And then Russia and China do not get along. I don't believe anymore. They used to, but not anymore.
I think China actually went into Russia and took that over before the whole nuking began.
Well, I think when Mao Zedong took over China and created the Chinese Communist Party or whatever, they were more in line with Russia, but lately I don't think the two of them see eye to eye anymore because Russia kind of gave up the whole communist thing, and whoa, that thing's fucking terrifying.
Like how it's got a big old hole in its head.
I think the only thing that keeps them together is their mutual adversity towards us in the geopolitical spectrum of things, but that's about it.
I'll have to look up the Fallout lore to see where everything went falling apart and went to shit again, because...
I am not fucking with that thing. This is not a game adverse to letting you run into something higher level than you and then letting you piss it off.
Hello, puny human.
Oh yeah, I totally agree, Larson, because, American exceptionalism is a fucking disease that, honestly, even I'm fucking sick of it. I'm an American, and I'm tired of us acting like we're holier than thou.
Oh, that. God. No, I don't want it anymore.
Well, we went to war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and we were like, oh, we're just fighting the terrorists, and we're bringing freedom. And it's like, no, actually, we destabilized the region, we brought war to these people, hundreds of thousands of civilians dead, and what do we have to show for it? Nothing, because the Taliban still runs Afghanistan, and Iraq is still a mess.
I mean, the instant America left, they moved in that day. Right?
Well, yeah, we didn't... hold it. We couldn't hold it, and the people that we put in power were like, yeah, now we give up. So it was just like, it was a waste of time and resources and people.
It was nice of you guys to leave all those warplanes and stuff for them, though.
Yeah, for real, that was so stupid. Granted, the majority of them were broken as shit, but...
Yeah, Burnswell, every country tells its people they're the best country in the world, but not all countries get as hyperactively obsessed with it as places like America and China.
Bit of both, I'd say, Larson. Bit of both.
Time to charge up our Sunstone.
The Sunstone!
Oh, are we going to... No, wait, we can't devolve an Eevee with a Sunstone.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
Eevee's one of the original ones, and it's one of the more popular ones from the original 100 and however many there were before.
Yeah, that's the one that turns into a whole bunch of different stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's like your Pokemon Swiss Army knife.
Like, it can turn into a water variant, it's a fire variant, a lightning variant, etc., etc.
I always felt like that kind of defeated the purpose of Pokemon in the first place. Why have one guy that turns into everything? You know? If you want to have a water guy, get a water guy.
Well, that's why most people would go for like a Squirtle or... fuck, I'm rusty on my Pokemon.
Isn't that the one that levels up into the giant turtle with cannons and shit all over it?
Yeah, yes. Blastoise.
Yeah,
Blastoise.
That guy's cool.
I'm more partial to Charizard, even though Charizard's a dick, but I'm still partial to Charizard.
Yeah, dragons are overrated. Alright, I powered down your rock. Haha. Let's see. That one. Okay. Gotta do the circuit.
I think Charizard's a flying fire type, although I could be wrong.
I don't think Charizard... Right, can Charizard fly?
Yeah.
Or at least the later on dragon form.
Oh no, I'm thinking of that orange dragon looking dude. He's the one that can't fly.
Kinda big, looks like he kinda ate like, I don't know, 50 cheeseburgers.
Yeah. A lot of cheeseburgers. Then again, I've seen some people online that look like they could use 50 cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah, Betty White turns 100 today.
Oh, good for her. Glad nothing bad happened to her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was close. She had like, what? 18? Yeah, it was roughly 18 days until she turned 100 when she died. There's a state,
I forget. Spirit.
I forget which state it was, but I think it's the state that she was born in. They're making it like a state holiday, her birthday or whatever. They're making it like a day to celebrate her.
Nice.
Whoop whoop.
And I gotta say, I'm thankful that nobody tried to like throw the like, oh well, did you know that she was actually racist or misogynistic?
No, yeah.
Or any of that crap.
People
you know.
do that. Well, if anybody wants a better look at the cute fluff ball from the cutscene when we entered the plains, look at this little thing.
Holy shit! The tail's bigger than the.
It's like a rabbit butterfly puff ball, and yeah, the tail's the biggest part of it. Got thing that
wow.
I'm glad it's I'm glad that when it has something that goddamn adorable, it's not aggressive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you attack that thing, I might just tune out of the stream.
Something
you can,
I don't
but they're not going to start it themselves.
You know, Lizard Boy is looking kind of weird over there.
Yeah, I don't remember what level he is, but I think he's probably something I shouldn't fuck with right now.
He is the level of, oh shit, I better run the opposite direction.
There's something else in here that's definitely that level, but we haven't seen it yet. And if I have anything to say about it, we're not going to.
It's like a rhinoceros and a hyena had a child, and there's a result.
I'd be more surprised I thought he survived.
Well, you know,
half butterfly, half bee, half Pomeranian. Kinda.
I mean, Umbrella combined, what was it, maggot DNA with human DNA and created the Chimera.
Gross.
Oh yeah, those things are absolutely disgusting.
Now, one nice thing about the license board here is it will tell you whether or not you have any of the items. Like, you see how on this one the armlet is in white text?
Yeah.
But then on this one, these things are in gray text. This means I don't have these items yet, but I do have this thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so it basically tells you, oh, you can get this right away and then use these items right now.
Right. Or I can do what I just did now and buy the license, even though I don't have the item yet. Can I do her thing that? Yes, okay.
We like to call it future planning.
Yeah.
So is I'm assuming it's Pinello. Is she like the main dude's like sibling, or what? She?
No, I think they're just friends.
Okay.
Although there's hints of maybe almost a romance, but not quite.
Okay. Actually, yeah, Larson has a good point. That's kind of the point of, at least in the games, that's the point of Eevee, is like you get one relatively early and then you turn it into whatever your lineup of Pokemon is missing. Like, obviously, if you have a Charizard, you're not going to get the fire-based version of Eevee. You're going to get maybe the water or the electric one.
It still just seems counter to the point, like, just
Eevee,
capture what you need, like right?
Well,
unless you're in an area where the thing that you need doesn't exist.
You could say that Eevee's kind of the jack of all trades of Pokemon.
Yeah, that just feels counter to the concept to me.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's done something right because it's one of the more popular ones. And out of the originals,
that's because all the different forms of it are adorable.
True. That's probably the main reason. So yeah, you're probably right there.
I would just like to see. I mean, I've played the style of game, but I think Pokemon themselves should do a game where you actually have a party, like where it's like both you and your enemies. Like if you're fighting other trainers, like trainers can walk around with like 3 or 4 Pokemon active at a time and fight like JRPG party style. But otherwise the same as the way it worked before. That'd be better, I think. But that's just me.
It'd be interesting.
I mean, yeah, because then you could have like combo attacks between Pokemon that complement each other. Like, that's actually something. I mentioned the Suikoden series earlier. You have Unite attacks, and that's where 2 characters do like a combo of some sort, either against a single enemy or a group of enemies.
Because I like the collect critters and fight them concept, but I don't like the fact that it's one-on-one, and it's almost like the type matters more than anything else. It's like, okay, enemies a grass type, I'll use a fire type, I win. But it is for kids, like it's not supposed to be complex. I understand that, but
Yeah,
That's why
it's-
I'm not
yeah.
interested in it personally. Right? Like, that's
Yeah,
why, personally, my favorite Pokemon game is Persona 5.
You know, I've seen people play Persona, but I have yet to ever touch a single one of those games.
They're so good. I don't know if they have them on PC. And I forget, do you have a PlayStation?
I have a PS4, an Xbox One, and a gaming laptop.
All right. I don't know if Persona 3 is available on PS4. It might be, but you should, at the very least, get Persona 4 and 5. Skip 1 and 2, even if they're available, because they're very different. They're like, they really show their age. But 3, 4, and 5 are incredible. Like, especially from an artistic standpoint. Like, those games are dripping with style. I would strongly recommend them.
Now, are those games kind of like the Witcher series where they're loosely connected but in the same universe?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're each sequel. The story doesn't really, actually, even less connected than The Witcher, because they take place in the same universe, but you don't play the same people in the sequels. And the stories don't really matter a whole lot, but there are nods to it, like, because part of the thing is you're also high school students, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got high school life stuff to worry about alongside adventuring, but something really interesting to do, for example, in Persona 4, there's a part in the story, this is not really spoiler or anything, just a thing that happens without major plot details or anything. But there's a part in the story where I forget what they call it, but your class ends up going and visiting another high school for a day, or a couple days or something. It's like, think almost like exchange students, but within the same city, but just between different high schools. And the high school you go to is the high school from number 3. So that's kind of just like an interesting little, hey, I remember this place kind of thing.
Gotcha. Alright, be right back. I need to use the bathroom.
Series of roguelikes.
I need to get going.
Alright, catch you later.
I wish you all a good one.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't really call them roguelike, although number 3 and 4 had randomized dungeons. But they didn't have permadeath. Yeah, that should have rest her. Yeah, okay. Hey, Snowcat. I was wondering where you were. Actually, this is a really good time for a break anyway. I don't know if you've eaten yet. Well, not Snow, but have a quick break before we continue here. We'll just take a minute or two. All right. Feel free to hop in voice if you like snow, unless you're eating, of course. Go. Alright. How much money do I have now? 400. Can I get a better sword? Do you have swords? Yes. Although, attack power is not any better than my dagger. So won't bother for now. I'll probably find one later anyway. I'll save my money to buy some spells later. Nice thing is in this game you can teach everybody to use everything. Not that they'll have access to everything all the time, but so nice thing, for example, we can get cure spells on everybody. I always like the idea of like some of the magic they have in this world, like charging up a sunstone, like these stones that sit out in the plains and collect solar energy. Or you can collect it into these portable stones. It's kind of a neat idea. Solar batteries. I'm glad your leg managed to heal in 20 minutes since we last saw you, kid. That doesn't know how to run. So now I go back to Dalan. Okay. So check out these big plump-ass burbos. Roly-poly little bastards. Little bastages. Firestone. I don't know where that wolf was keeping that stone. I should probably wash it off. Yeah, another quick little Rico Save here.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hmm?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store.
It's fun getting
Actually,
killed by monsters with
I was
you.
supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo.
Whoopsie.
And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
It's time for all kinds of trouble.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Van Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Well, I don't want that. You know how it is. One day you're not going anywhere, and then 1 week later you've overthrown an empire and killed God. It happens. It's true, Larson. It does.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir.
Hello. Who's this minx? Okay, so the north part of the Suez, although I do want to make sure I've bought a cure spell. So I will need to go upstairs for a second. Your favorite characters to meet further on, Snow? My favorite characters we're gonna meet soon. Fire as well. And I'm broke. where the magic is on this board. Well, actually, this is meant to relate it, so it's probably up this way. But who knows? Okay. Now, back down. On with the quest. I think this game was my first exposure to the voice actor Gideon Emery. And still the best. Fuss Budget. That's a great name. You, he was Fenris from Dragon Age 2. That was the second experience I had with him. In my opinion, this game has the best Gideon Emery ever. Time for the sewer level. Time to solo the sewers. How exciting. You just took 8 damage for no reason. What's your deal, rat? I don't think I have any shields yet, do I? Not yet.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I need to use that potion soon. You guys are whittling me down.
Yeah.
Just throw that potion at my own face. Hello. A file.
Yeah. Ha.
I parried the rat. You rat bastard. You dirty rat. Oh yeah, go get him. Eat him. Ooh, level up.
Yeah.
You're working 9 till 9 tomorrow, Larson? Jeez. Crazy. By the way, Larson, if you've got Microsoft Game Pass, this is on Game Pass. And if not, you can just buy it on PC. If you feel like it. Or Steam, yeah.
Yeah.
I generally prefer Steam for purchases. But since I have the Game Pass subscription, I'll install it that way if it's on there.
Yeah.
Why spend money if you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
If you've never played this game before, Larson, I highly recommend it. Yeah, rats are nibbling on me. Get away.
Yeah.
Well, Fancy Tactics Advanced Role Playing. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Get him. Arrow moat. So moats are consumable items that can be used to cast a spell one time. So I can use that item to throw some wind damage at somebody. Down here? I don't remember. Ah. A bat though. So, Snow, what's for dinner today? party! Hey, Larson. Again. Yay, give me an memory! There's my lad. Just a teaser, though. We don't get to meet him immediately. See, Snowcat? Those are your two favorite characters because you've got good taste. I don't need to create a new save file game. I'm living on the edge. And also because they don't suck. Well, there's at least one other character in the game that doesn't suck. Actually, Vaughn doesn't suck either. He's a bit naive, but of course he is. He's 17. Vaughn's not that annoying. Pinello's more annoying. Loot, loot, loot!
Hello?
Yoink. Good old JRPG stealth moment. Bit annoying.
Over here!
Ah, suckers. Bye.
Hey, Buckethead!
That didn't work. These guys moved, though. You know, this one's the wrong signet. I don't want that one. I think it's this one up top. Is this one not interactable? Further down. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I don't think it's this one. I'll have a look at it anyway. A lion, maybe. That was it. Right now I need to remember where the thing is. I believe it's over Nya. Which means I need to get this guy out of the way, and I need to get those 3 guys out of the way.
Over here!
Glad these guys at the side don't care about me. Aren't you guys? Yeah.
Hey, Buckethead!
There we go. A bunch of suckers. Go up here. That's not it. Is it this one? Yes. Passage is such a secret, we don't even get a mini-map for it. You okay, buddy?
Huh?
Quite a performance.
Who are you?
Fear.
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No,
Love
you
her
won't.
voice.
I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
And his too.
Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
Let's get the hell out of here. There's nonsense afoot.
What's going on?
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd
I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running!
On one of these bikes.
End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Hey man, I stole it before you could steal it. It's mine.
Let's move! Off with you!
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping!
Not good.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
I really like her eyes. These like intense red eyes. A little too skinny overall though. Cute face. Gambits. Vitality before violence. Her hair is the default from Viera in 14. That's funny. Alright. So, gambits are a big part of this game. Let's see. Actually, wait. He doesn't have spells yet anyway. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so his spells aren't up that way. They're probably down here somewhere. Alright, well, Thea, you are going to be... I don't like you using guns. You're going to be a monk. When I start getting staves, you're going to be using staves. But I don't have any available yet. Battle lore, yes. Hell yeah. Okay, I am... A lot of Fran fans out there? Yeah. She is a cutie. You, I'm not going to be using you in the party much, honestly. In the long run, but I'll set you to White Mage for now. There should be a furry webcam site called OnlyFrans. That would be amazing. Okay. Well, she starts with Cure, so don't have to worry about that too much there. Magic Potency, yes. Okay. I don't think I have any fancy equipment yet, so everybody will have to stick with what they have. Alright, so hold on. Oops. Gambits. Nearest visible foe. Fear. Yep, that's fine. Oops. Visible, and this one we're going to change to a heal. HP below 50%. Cure. There we go. And we'll put that priority 1. Alright, now we will Rico Save. So we don't have to redo all that setup.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine, bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
So that's why Fran doesn't wear fancy boots. That and because her toenails would probably shred them to pieces if she tried. But now that we've got the Gambit system unlocked, I don't have to issue manually attack orders anymore unless I want to override the Gambits. Now I just have to walk close to enemies. They'll take care of it for me. Belthier is so extra, yeah, but in a kind of calm, relaxed, sophisticated way. which is the great way of being extra. Nobody can be extra quite as calmly as Balthier. Also, her bow makes the weirdest noises. Like, I can't imagine a bow sounding like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've received an Altair, which is the name of the rifle that Balthier uses. So I don't really need that. I don't really like using ranged weapons in this game anyways, because it's two-handed, so you can't use a shield or anything. And just being ranged doesn't really help in this game. Everybody crowds in on us anyway. But I'm not going to have Fran in the party for super long. Regardless. So once I get to the point where I can start customizing people, I'm going to have somebody else. Bunny Bard for the win. That sounds like it would be a cute option in 14.
Yeah.
Actually, Balthier and Fran are really a good mix because they're both sassy in a calm, relaxed, confident way. They're made for each other. Also, that... I don't even know if I should call it armor. Whatever it is Fran's wearing looks really uncomfortable. Not very practical as armor either. Strange getup.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, these guns, the attack speed on these guns is so crazy slow. Chromed leathers. Kinky. Alright, I don't have a license for that yet. That's what he's wearing already. So, let me see if I can license it. I don't think I can yet. No. Okay. I'm not planning on... Well, it's a medium armor. I'm planning to go heavy armor with Vaughn. Yeah, that's my point, Snow. Fran's outfit is mostly metal, but it's like metal lingerie.
Yeah.
It's weird. And then there's other Vera later in the game that you see. They're just walking around their town wearing even more weirder looking metal lingerie than she does. It's so weird. Everybody's got metal thongs going up their butts. The dead bodies we find seem to have dead bare midriffs too. That's true. Even the children do. Like I think it's just desert attire. You know, you don't want to have to wear too much when you live in the desert. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be building Vaughn as the tank of the party. Sword and board, heavy armor. Balthier's a monk, I'm going to give him staves. Because staves give you a good block chance, so it's almost like having a shield. Even though you technically don't. And then my other party member is going to be my mage specialist. Who's going to be shields and maces. Because maces derive power from your magic stat. And that also means I'm going to have one person in heavy armor, one person in medium armor, one person in light armor. Because light armor, like robes and such, boosts your magic power. And that person, we're going to meet soon. I wonder what Kotetsu is that a katana? Yeah, it's a katana. I don't have license for that, but I don't think I'm anywhere near license for that. I don't know where it is on this board. Vaughn is designed to be a tank, is he? Because people don't seem to have inherent characteristics of their own. As far as I can tell. But I just like him with sword and shield, so. Plus, since he's the character I am usually controlling, I have him be the tank. If characters have any sort of inherent leanings of their own, I don't know what they are or how to see them. There's my mage.
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
She's not alone!
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Oh, go in on him. Piece of cake.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Says the pirate. Friend showing us her butt.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases.
Yeah,
So
she just
we
told
keep
us
to
that.
our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance. Well, what are we waiting for?
Alright, so in other words, she's going to accompany us, but we can't tell her what to do. She's not a party member. She's fighting alongside us for now. Who wants dessert? Mmm, tasty flans. Oh shit, we're surrounded. You know what? We should really try to concentrate fire here rather than splitting up completely. Didn't help. Oh well. I could get everybody, well, everybody except for Amalia, individual orders, but too lazy. Everybody's on this one now anyway, so that's alright. It's partly my own fault because I changed their orders away from attack party leader's target to target nearest, but sometimes attack party leader's target is just wasteful. It's not always a good idea to do that. You can have people wasting attacks on enemies that are killed by somebody else. Because if your attack bar is filling up, and then the target dies before your attack goes off, it empties out when you change targets. Sometimes it's better to have them targeting separate people in a fight where the enemies are weaker. Dying off quickly anyway. Very dramatic. Hello, Elijah. Welcome. Friends is holding her arrow in her mouth. What a goof. That's not how you do romantic roses, Fran. Put roses in your mouth. But, you know, careful. Careful of the spikes. Which way? Yeah, items. Actually, wait. I don't remember if using the save crystal will clear status ailments, so I'm going to try that. I might not need to waste an eye drops on this. Can't forget to victory vogue. Yep. Absolutely. Did that clear out the blindness? Yes, it did. Excellent. strong party of 4 people. We should kick some ass on the way out of here.
Yeah.
Ghosties! I don't know why these people have ghosts and imps in their sewers, but it doesn't seem safe. Cool wing design though. Little bells hanging off. Filigree. Someone forgot to animate the wings, mostly. They flowed a little bit, but they certainly weren't beating so as to keep them in the air, as you would think. Nap time's over, sucker. Sweet, level up. Ooh. Kind of makes weird battle noises sometimes. Heck. That's where that imp came from, straight from heck. They can't animate those wings actually flapping though, because they're too pretty. Parry block. This is a weird sewer system. Hello, fire tentacle horse, whatever the hell you are. Actually, does anybody... Oh, I've got access to steel. Yeah. Do you have anything to steal? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I would say I'll take it, but I just did. That's a fire heck. Sure is. And I'm gonna need a heal thing, please, thank you.
Yeah.
I know I'm technically not below half yet, but I can't let the gambit system totally run a boss fight for me. The stakes are too high. Oh. Oh, heck. How does a fire heck poison people? That's what I want to know. Or did something poison her beforehand? No, that would have been cured by the crystal. I think it's a great idea to fight a tentacled fire horse with a knife. This isn't reckless at all. You know what, Amalia? You should heal yourself. It's looking a little risky there. Oh, heck. Oh, that's the thing that poisons people. Why does a fire burst poison people? That's silly. There we go. So the easy fights you can let the gambit system run for you mostly. With the bosses, you really got to put in some manual commands. Yeah, you know, fire poison. Exactly. Maybe it's gonna be such a bad fire wound that I get infected. Get an infection in that burn.
Now's not the time.
Is it Salazzle Snowcat? I don't know what that is. Is that a Pokemon? Sounds like a Pokemon
They
name.
think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Wait!
Where'd
He
you
didn't
think
know
you
what he
were
was
going?
doing! You have to let him go! You have to!
Pinello! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
Those are quite the handcuffs.
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaughn back.
On your feet, you, over here.
All right, all right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Addle-pated. That's a good word. I don't know why pate refers to your head, though. But it does.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember?
They are pretty.
The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? More a dungeon, but it's really all the same. Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out.
Sounds like a fun place.
Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
Jail time. Knot of Rust. I'm so glad I have that. Also, some of the weirdest treasure chests I've ever seen. Fancy, though. That water looks gross. So I think this is the lower level of the fortress that the beginning cutscene of the game happened in, when the king was killed. If I'm remembering correctly. Let's go find our bunny, our fierce bunny warrior, shall we? Whoop. It's raining bodies. Well, fuck that guy, I guess.
He was defenseless.
You disagree.
Ow, my back. Don't get in any trouble, kid. Whoops. Too late.
Something stinks in here, all right. I've changed my mind. This is no dungeon, it's a sty. I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now? You all right, Vaughn?
Not really. Hey, Mark. How's it going? Long time no see. Alright. Here's where we're going to use those knots of rust. I don't know how this damages people, but it does. Like a witch. Eat it. Punched.
Yeah.
Ups and downs, Mark? Yeah, that's sounds about right for most of us, I'm sure. Iron oxide, yeah. The knot of rust is kind of a useless item most of the time, but in this scene where we're stuck fighting barehanded, you use what you got.
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
God, those claws. Terrifying.
Through the oubliette, there's a way out. Only
you sense the mist.
She could easily kick you to death.
Then we'll need weapons.
What did you call me? Say that again.
What? You couldn't hear? I merely said that a lot of you are incompetent fools. If you've the Sky Pirate in your hands, where is he?
You'd have done better, Begamnon. By your own words, it was the Imperial Army who caught this Sky Pirate of yours. We've done your job for you. We don't require the assistance of filthy headhunters. The Empire will restore order here.
Eh? What's that you say now? Maybe I'll wet my blade on you before I kill Bathir.
That's enough, backgammon.
Need to get out some hooks and just hook these rings in this guy's face.
A judge.
Judge?
The self-proclaimed guardians of law and order in Arcadia. They're the elite guard of House Solidor, which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army. If you ask me, they're more executioners than judges. Not a friendly lot, at any rate. What are they doing here?
The Emperor is willing to overlook race for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
Your Honor!
You travel freely through our lands because the Emperor wills it. Am I correct? Where is the captain?
We have him in solitary, Your Honor. We're ready to begin our interrogation.
This does not concern you, bounty hunter.
He's in here somewhere. Find him.
Watchy, that way.
He's going this way.
What's that?
Time for the hare to follow the fox.
Huh?
The magics binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my talents.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
How is going deeper into this place?
What's wrong? You don't trust her? Fiera's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
It's pretty round and soft to me. She got a cute nose.
Look.
Ah, the prison repository of wrested relics and raiments.
So, our things are in here?
That's what I said.
That's what I said. Burnswell, you're getting on the Star Wars thing too? What's with you? I forget what the tourmaline armlet does, but I don't think anybody's got the license point for it anyway. Alright, you know what? I'm going to buy this. See if that leads me to any magic skills. No. Okay. I guess I could throw some first aid in. I'll take first aid for now. Alright, what do we got over here? Max health. You know what? Let's do that. And even more max health. It's monks for you. All about the HPs. Alright, I'll take this. And Mystic Armor. Not that I have any yet, but I'll be ready to use it when I find some. Don't think I have any new stuff I can equip yet, though. No. Immune to poison and sap and half damage from ice. That's pretty nice. Don't have a license for it yet, though. But okay. Gambits. There. Side of the game. Can you unlock all the licenses by the end of the game? Yes. In fact, we get 2 license boards per characters, and you can fill them both out, although there's some overlap. You probably do need to do a little bit of grinding to get both of them, but... There's also a lot of side questing and stuff that gets you a lot of the way there. Side questing, exploring, optional dungeons, so... You don't really have to grind per se, so much as you're engaging in the optional content. There's stuff you can do that'll get you there. Without just running around fighting stuff mindlessly.
There are more turnkeys than cut purses down here. I've had my fill of chains. Let's tread lightly, shall we?
No, I will not tread lightly. I'm grinding these people up for XP.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got much worth sealing. Some potions, I got cure spells and first aid now, though, so... Ooh! Heal too, how rude. Bad guys aren't allowed to heal. You're bad. Quara. Ooh. Fancy. Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot more license points later. It's just a slow start on that, essentially. Because later enemies are going to be worth more points as well. Usually not a ton at a time, but... Like, I think it's rare to get more than 5 license points from a single enemy. Unless it's maybe a boss or something, but still. More than 1 or 2, at least. I'm going to scour back over here for a minute. See if there's any loot I missed. Actually, no, this is the right way to go. Never mind. I was thinking back there, but I went everywhere back there already.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very noticeable voice actor, isn't he, Snow? He's a voice that when you hear him, you know it's him. I don't know how much range he has as an actor, but I know that the one thing he does very well. God damn it. Silken shirt. Ooh. Alright, how many eye drops do I have? 10. That 9. Seems like voicing characters who are actor. I mean, that's who he is. Okay, let's see. There you go, silken shirt. Give me a little bit more magic power. Also, apparently I'm shooting arrows made of onions at people, which is kind of a weird idea. That's Final Fantasy for you. Oh shit, Vaughn. Rip that kind of shreds, why don't you? You know what, friend? Heal me before the next fight begins, please. I know I'm not below 50% health yet. Still. Alright, no more loot there. Let's check this side. Gotta milk the side for loot and XP.
Ha! Yeah!
This door doesn't work, apparently. That's fine, we're not going that way. Ooh! Make weird noises, friend.
Yeah!
Real nice if I can get a new weapon one of these days. One that I can actually license, that is. Oh, hello. Alright. Don't mind all the combat noises you heard right behind you, by the way, guys. Nothing to see here. That's a fancy door. All that patterning. Rabbit butt. The buns of the bun bun. Bun bun buns.
You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Hondor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanastre, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a falling kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland?
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You're no Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Huh. Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's died, every single one. Even my brother. You killed my brother!
Quiet! The guards will hear.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky.
Yep. Yes, it is very silly that a bunch of rebels refuse to use unlicensed weapons. But the license system doesn't really make sense in character anyway. It's just like a meta progression level to the leveling up concept. It doesn't really make any sense. That's kind of neat from a
spare us your quiddities.
Yeah, but he's
a traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
Or it's another punching arm. Now who's extra, Vaughn? I think it's you. Nope. Doesn't. Forget about sword. He doesn't even have shoes, but I guess that'll help us punch things. So that's something of use, at least anyway. Ooh, that was a little gill. Just such a weird name for money, but oh well. Alright. Got a good save point here. We're about to go through a new dungeon. This is a good point to leave it for the night. We'll continue this probably Thursday, because tomorrow we're probably back to Satisfactory unless something else happens on Kai's end. But I have no reason to necessarily expect that, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, the loonie would be much more sensible as a name for money. Exactly. That's what we should change our currency to. Forget about the Canadian dollar. It should be the loonie should just be the name of the currency in general. Alright, who are we going to raid today? We have a lot of choices, actually. But apparently, I was surprised to find out about this, but apparently it is Ricky Shreds' first time playing Bloodborne today. I could have sworn he'd played it before, but he hasn't. So I think we need to go drop in and see how that's going.